All right, ladies, week 4. My hair is just getting weirder and weirder by the video. Monday, 24th is full body, and this is for reps. This is one of my favorite type of workout structures. So you're doing all of the workouts underneath the line for reps, not for rounds. So you're gonna pick between 60 and 100 reps. Each exercise can have its own number. For me, I always aim for 100 of everything. If I don't make it, I don't make it, but that's what I do. So we have squat with a car driver, single arm clean and press per arm, layout with a weight. This is why my abs were so sore, whatever video it was that I was trying to film, or that week I was trying to film, from the layout with the weight, and plank jack with tuck. So one more time, squat with car driver. You're gonna do between 60 and 100. You're gonna pick, so you can pick 60. Then when you move on to your single arm clean and press, you can pick 80. Then when you move on to your layout, you can pick 60. Then your plank jack with tuck, you can pick 100. They don't all have to have the same number, but you have to have a number for each, and you have to finish that number of reps before moving on to the next exercise. So if you pick 60 squat with car driver, you have to do all 60. So you can't pick 60 for all of them and then do 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. You have to do all of the number of reps before moving on to the next exercise. So squat with car driver is gonna look like this. Single arm clean and press. This is your flip, remember? Your shrug, flip, and press. Your shrug, flip, and press, switch arms. Layout with a weight. Okay, and plank jack with tuck. This can be done off of a height as well. Jack, tuck, jack, tuck. Okay, squat with car driver. So for your car driver, you're gonna wanna use a lightweight, okay? So when I was doing it upstairs, I think I only had my 10s on me, and I did not like that. So probably anything less than that would be ideal, especially if you're doing it for reps. So squat with car driver. So you're doing your squat, which just looks like your squat. Your car driver motion looks like this, okay? So it's the weight extended in front of you and the twisting of your hands like this, okay? That's your car driver. So I find when I do this, I end up kind of having like short arms, more like this, instead of way out extended. I kind of have them short and I twist, okay? So basically, you're gonna go down, twist, twist, middle. So twist this way, twist that way, return to the middle, okay? So you're gonna have it out, squat, twist, twist, up. And you can even bring it in when you come up so your arms aren't just constantly out here, because that's part of what makes it really tough. Squat, twist, twist, squat, twist, twist. So you can kind of just, like I said, when you're here, press out when you squat, twist, twist, bring it back when you stand up. Press out, twist, twist, up. That's probably the best way so that your arms aren't like super fatigued way before anything else is, just from holding it out in front of you like that. Next is your single arm clean and press, which again, like I just said, is your shrug and flip. So I like to do it, when I'm doing single clean and press, I like to come from the middle. I don't like to come from the side, okay? So when I'm doing single arm, I start in the middle and I shrug and flip, press. So I always kind of absorb when I come down with my knees a little bit, shrug and flip, press, absorb, shrug and flip, press, okay? So it looks just like that. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. And the heavier the weight is, the harder it is. You might want to put your other arm out like this, kind of diagonal forward, to give you a little bit more balance. And then you're gonna, of course, switch sides. Shrug, flip, press. Shrug, flip, press, okay? Layout with weight. So when I did this one and I was dying, I used a 10-pound weight. This is an 8-pound. And it was funny because it didn't feel, I mean, I knew it was tough when I was doing it, but it didn't really hurt until 2 days later. And it was so bad. It was like where you couldn't sneeze, you couldn't cough. All of those things hurt for probably another good like 2 or 3 days. So it might not feel like a lot when you're doing it, but I definitely don't recommend using any higher than a 10-pound dumbbell because it killed me. So you're going to, almost like you're doing dead bug, except your arms and legs are going to move together. So instead of opposite arm, opposite leg, you're going to lower everything down together, but nothing is touching the floor. So you're in a layout position, okay? And then you return. Lay out, return. Now, with this, what you want to do is you want to keep your back to the ground. So when you come out like this, it's really easy to kind of let your hips flip down and you end up on like the middle of your butt cheeks instead of having your lower back on the ground. So if you end up on the middle of your butt cheeks, I can fit my hand all the way under my back. You don't want that to happen. You want to press your hips and your back into the ground so you can't get under there. So what you'll notice though is the lower your legs go, the more your hips want to flip onto the front of your butt, okay? Because your abs are not strong enough to hold it there, okay? So that's what's happening. So you're either going to not go as far down, like maybe here, if that's what keeps your back to the ground, or another trick I do is I actually open up my legs. So when I'm going here and here, I end up widening my legs. That helps me keep my back on the ground versus them being really close together. So you'll see what works for you and you'll see what I'm talking about when you do it, how your body, how your hips want to shift forward, which puts you on your butt cheeks. You want to be on the top of your butt and your lower back, not the middle of your butt, okay? So when you do it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you do the hand test thing, you'll feel it because all of a sudden you'll get a big gap where your lower back is not touching the floor. You want it to always be touching the floor. And again, you can lift your head off, which is gonna give more, not pressure, more, what is the word? Strain, I guess. That's not the word, but I'm gonna say that word. More strain on your abs, or resistance, I guess. I did not even do that. When I did these, I kept my head on the ground. When you hold the weight and it's heavy, it's enough. You don't really even need to lift your head. If you're using a really light weight, or if you want to use no weight, then you might want to try that option. And then lastly, we have a plank jack with tuck. So high plank position, you're gonna jack with your legs, which is like this, and then you're gonna tuck up under your body. 1, jack, tuck. 2, jack, tuck. 3, you can step, tuck, or you could jump, step, step. And of course you can use your height, so you can go here, off of your height if it's too much in high plank position. So that's Monday the 24th.